Oh, my mic's not muted. Yo. Yo, Matthew. Yo, there, Jonah. Yo, Kai. Yo, Josh. Yo, Leo. Yo, Casvi. Yo, Carson. Yo, Ultramentum Craftworks. Yo, Super Taco. How's it going? Let's see here. The music down just a wee bit, just a tad little wee bit. Can I get? Let's listen to some classical music today. I'm doing all right. How you doing, Leo? I have been hard at work all day planting wheat, and this is the creative world, not the actual world. This where I'm at in the actual world is not even close to this much wheat. There's no good classical playlist on here. The Villain. How's this? How's this playlist? Kind of fitting for the area. Do I see a mother tree in the background? Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah. I've been messing around. That's another thing I've done today. I'm getting very close to finishing up this area that I'm working in. So I'm starting to work more on the plan for that area over there. And kind of trying to shape out some of the shapes I want there. And I haven't really, honestly, I haven't really stepped back and taken a look yet, like this far. And this is looking pretty sick. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the tree over there? Let me actually get rid of the text. That big one that's going like almost straight up in the middle is not finished, obviously. It's gonna have some branches going off more towards the top, but then probably a couple off of that like angle in the middle there. The left side, the base shape is pretty much done, but I gotta add like smaller branches. And then of course all the leaves, which is gonna be interesting. Not really sure how I want to pull out, or how I want to do the leaves yet. I actually saw a video from Meg Ray. I think this morning, maybe yesterday. Well, I don't think it was posted today or yesterday, so it doesn't really matter, but where she was showing how she does giant trees, and something she did was she made like big leaf shapes and put them into the tree rather than just like basically noise of blocks like we would do for a normal size tree. She made actual leaf shapes, and I feel like with the scale, I feel like it would work. I don't know. Thank you, Caspi. Either way, it's gonna be extremely difficult to pull off. Let's turn this down a little bit. So I'm gonna take my time on it. We have a lot of stuff to do before we get there in survival. Like we gotta do everything in between basically the valley there up to the entire city. That's gonna be here, so that's gonna be a while before we actually build it, but it's definitely a better start than what we had previously. Let me actually pull up the old version. I don't know how many of you guys remember. A lot of you probably weren't even watching yet when I attempted it last. Live, let's see. Oh, here. Here, I can just show this. Not this. This. This is Meg Rez tutorial I was talking about. Specifically this giant like birch one she did. Actually, I don't think it's, yeah, it is that one. But either way, the old one is this. And you know what? Looking back on it, it's not as bad as I remembered it. But it's also not great. The biggest thing I struggled with were the roots. Yeah. Wow, the place looks so much different with the red trees and without the bridge. And without the better clouds. Oh, wow. Very early city progress. That's crazy. This tree you started speaking about last stream? Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been planning this for forever, but finally getting around to actually building it. Gonna spend a long time on it too. I want to make sure it's perfect. Jesus Christ, it's so big though. Let me show you guys. I using my data pack, I've messed around with the world height a little bit. Oh my god. Currently, we are at level 563. And the leaves will be even higher than this. So this is gonna be fun to build in survival. Oh my god, look at this. This is insane. And I thought the cliff was high when I built that. Look at the Erd tree, yeah. Or the shadow tree, whatever it's called. From the DLC. PC is gonna explode if the builds get crazy like this. Well, what do you think I'm playing on right now? I'm on my PC. It's fine. FPS is a little low, but it's alright. Using Distant Horizons, I'm not. I'm using Bobby. Looks lit, thank you. Yeah, like I said, it has a long way to go, but it's definitely getting there. It's a pretty good start. And just think about the views you're gonna get. Like, oh, I forgot about this. Deep inside, fairy tale, Jack and the Beanstalk feel be like, yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be insane. The only thing that's kind of a bummer, I'm kind of like maxed out at the render distance that I can handle. At I think 64. Yeah. And it's all like from here, it's always gonna be white because of the fog. Why a tree though? Why not? Have any other big landmarks playing for this kingdom? Probably not. I did think about doing like a big ruined castle on top of that hill, which I might still do. Still trying to figure out what exactly to do with that hill. But other than the city, the tree, and maybe that, there's no other like massive plans. I have plans to put like some small ruins throughout the swamp down there. And there's a skeleton spawner in here that I want to make into like a fancy build. We have bone blocks right here. Were you inspired by my build scale to start this? Well, while your build is still insane, no, I've been planning this for like at least 6 months now. I attempted it once over here. View by this window. How are you here? Oh, right here, yeah. This is really crazy. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But again, I feel like I need to emphasize right off the bat, super long term. We'll get there eventually. But this is not. We'll do probably pretty much this entire city before we build the tree. Because there is a lot of work to do on it. Right now, it's just a pillar coming out of the ground, basically. So we'll need to figure out how we're going to transition all of this. Need to clean up these cliffs a little bit. I'm thinking about connecting this somehow to the tree. Like this build. Similar to the spot in Elden Ring. Where the throne is. But yeah. They make it game accurate or just a normal type of tree. It's gonna be like, well, actually, I don't know. I'm not 100% decided yet, but my original idea was to make it all yellow like the Erd tree. Have it like span way out. But since I'm basing it more off the shadow tree now, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I definitely don't want to make it dark like the shadow tree is. Let me pull that up. Well, I guess, Okay, terrible screenshot. This is yellow too, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know yet what exactly I want to do with this whole thing. I just know I want to get the branch or the trunk shape in there, and then we'll go from there. I may even just do like all the trunk and fully detail that out before I even add leaves. It's supposed to be burnt? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do or not. I do like the idea of it being like almost glowing. Well, not almost, but like glowing like the actual Erd tree. But that also, I have a feeling would be hard to translate to Minecraft. So I don't know. I'll have to mess with it more, obviously. Not just gonna be solid green wool. Haligtree, I don't actually know. What does Haligtree look like from a distance? Oh, yeah. I mean, kind of similar vibes, yeah. Really many good views. Be kind of like that. I think more like the shadow tree though, honestly. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Interesting. You can find most of the mods I use listed in the Discord. Stone Spire, like the Jagged Peak from the DLC, would look very cool. Yeah, that's another thing I kind of thought of. I don't really know how I would do it though, especially like with this city being here. Like if I put it over here to fill up this space, which it does in the actual game. I guess from a distance it'll work. I mean, I guess we could make something like that work. Could even just replace this tower with something like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. Maybe essentially next week we might work on that more on stream. Let's head over to the survival world though. We got wheat to plant. Oh boy. Switch up the whoops. Let's switch up the playlist too. Let's see. No. Jermy's cooking yet again. So true. So real and true. When is the next video dropping? I don't know. That's what we're working on today. We're working on the build for the next video. So as soon as I get the build done, then I can finish editing and it'll be done or be out after that. But we still got a long way to go before the build is done. Okay. That's good. Had to fix up my hoe. Alright. You ever thought of building something in the theme of House of Game of Thrones or House of the Dragons? The city that we're building. It's very inspired by King's Landing. But I still have diamond armor. I lost my netherite a couple streams ago. In the end. Man, not vibing with the music today. Oops. I've also been really I've been thinking a lot about our next big project, like after this entire kingdom. Which would probably, I'm thinking is probably going to be like a Japanese. Going back to the Japanese inspired area. Kaikawa. Okay. So this is the progress I've made so far. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I've been at this for many, many hours. We got probably like 10 layers built up over here, and then some of the coast over here, and then that whole chunk over there. Again, does not seem like a lot, but it's taken a long time. Oh, where's my bed? Dang it. Yeah, I want to play Ghost of Tsushima for inspiration. I'm definitely gonna play through Sekiro for inspiration after I'm done with Elden Ring, or maybe before, I don't know. At least after I finish the main game. And then yeah. Oh, by the way, check this out. I found a mod finally that disables trampling crops. It is called, in case anybody else wants it, Trample Stopper. And then you also need, which one is it? Doesn't say it on their CurseForge page for whatever reason. Trenzalore. That's a library that you need. Any chance that works client side? What, like you join a server and have the mod installed? Probably not. But unless you just mean single player, yeah, it works. Turn this down a little bit. Also, the new Assassin's Creed that is coming out this fall will also be in Japan. Yeah, I did see that. I don't know. I don't know if I would play that. I might try to watch somebody play it. Not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan. I played a little bit of Valhalla. It was alright. I played a little bit of Black Flag, like way back when it first came out. And then the one that's set in Greece. Yeah, Athens. I played a little bit of that. Aside from that, though, I haven't played much. Oops. Oh. Odyssey, yeah, that's the one. One thing they are usually pretty good at, though, is creating the world. Creating an immersive world, so... I don't know. Might get it at some point down the road. Right now, though, I'm thinking probably the main inspiration will come from Sekiro and Ghost of Tsushima. Can you hold moss? You cannot. Yesterday, and I think a little bit of the day before, I went through and replaced all the terrain, all the moss that needed to be replaced with grass. Took a while, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's kind of sucked because I just did this. I just built the entire hill. This orange thing, it's just showing that it's the incorrect block state. I can actually disable it. Visuals, block state. Nope. No. State. There we go. Well, it doesn't really make a difference, does it? They'll see the wheat. I'll keep it. Okay. I also last night made... I've made so many farms for this episode already. It's kind of crazy. I made a tree farm. I made a gold farm. I made... No, I wonder if I can move the gold farm to another episode, because it's not directly related to anything in this episode. But anyways, I made a gold farm, tree farm, the seed farm. Made a seed farm out in the mesa biome, because it basically just a flower farm setup, but if you do it in a badlands biome, it doesn't generate flowers, so it only generates grass, so you get a ton of seeds from it. That's something Flip told me, which I didn't even know. I would have thought every biome makes flowers from bone meal. but that was a very helpful tip. I spent a few hours AFK at that. I only made one. He suggested making several platforms. I only made one platform because I had to AFK for had plenty of time to AFK anyways. So I was doing something. But I am kind of wishing now I would have made at least 2 layers. Because we are definitely going to run out before we finish this. But it shouldn't be too bad to go AFK a little bit longer. I think we'll be able to get the majority. Maybe the majority done. Like more than half at least. Does the hoe break? It does. I have to go replace it. Or I mean, not replace it, repair it. Every once in a while. How'd you go about the process of designing the wheat field? So with Axiom in my test world, I basically just painted, like set a bunch of masks and then painted like a general area where I wanted, where all the wheat was gonna go. And then after I did that, I masked only the wheat and I went around the edge and broke it up with the acacia saplings that we'll eventually build. And then added some patches in here and there. And then beyond that, I'm going in by hand and blending the acacia saplings into like tall grass. Not done down here yet, but it will be before I build it. Good job, Cab. Big day. How so? I'll take a cheese on toast. The WorldGen data pack is compatible with what mods? Probably not many. I mean, any that affect WorldGen anyways. Because it wasn't made for that, and I don't really know how to add compatibility for that. Players in my campaign are leveling up tomorrow. Nice. Fun. Does the WorldGen data pack work with large biomes? Not yet. I've actually figured out a way around that will involve me making like an add-on pack. And I've already changed my world to use this method, so I just need to make like the pages and stuff. But for some reason in vanilla, maybe there is a reason for it. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a bug or what. But you can't add the data pack or any data pack and switch the world type. So you have to do it by making like technically like individual versions for the biome size you would want. Would you consider making a member-only survival server if you don't already have one? Yeah, actually, I am planning on doing one at some point in the future. I was gonna try to get one set up pretty soon, but then like all the members started their own. Like right when I started messing around with the idea of starting one, so I'm gonna hold off a little bit. Harry's looking sick, by the way. Thank you, JabCab. Appreciate it. It's getting there. I feel like it's finally really starting to pull together. Now that we're adding all the foliage and everything. It's felt pretty barren for a while, I felt like. At least in the survival version. But we're finally starting to get there. I feel like I have a hair on my face, but I can't get it. Driving me nuts. Terrain looks cool, but yeah, very barren. Yeah. Once we get the rest of the trees in here, it's really gonna make a difference. And start getting some more tall grass. That's another big thing we're missing is tall grass all over the place and ferns. I'm recording. Nope. Okay. Oh, where did I put my bed now? Oh, up here, I think. How long you'll be live for? I'm not really sure. I don't know. A bit. At least probably another 45 minutes at least. Maybe longer. Isn't all that wheat and grass gonna lag the world? If it does, it'll be a very minuscule amount. All right, see you later, Equanimity. Don't have the answer to that already. No. Uh-oh. Man, I'm so glad I won't have to worry about crops getting trampled now. You know, that really, I feel like that really should be a game rule. Or at least something you get added with a data pack. Like Enderman briefing. That'd be really nice. Isn't it a day pack thing? No. I'm using a mod to stop the crops from being trampled. Yeah, I did. I just figured, like, does it stop? Yeah, it does stop mobs from trampling. Yes, that was the big thing that I was looking for. There were plenty of mods and data packs that did feather falling. Like if you have feather falling, it stops trampling. But what I needed is something that affected all mobs. And I finally found that, which is nice. The Germ world is modded now. I mean, it's been modded for... I mean, technically, it's probably been modded the entire lifespan of the series. If you consider Optifine. Gonna have to put string on all those acacia saplings. Yeah, I am gonna have to put string on all the acacia saplings. Yo, Mel, how's it going? Rough. Yeah, but it will be worth it. I have to keep telling myself that. No, I think it will be. You can use the game rule to stop mob griefing. Yeah, that disables a lot of features. So I didn't want to use that. Wait, villagers can't open doors if mob griefing's off? That's weird. I know zombies can't break down doors, but I didn't know that villagers couldn't even open doors. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically it does make sense, but I would think that would be something they would make work. Although they don't let villagers plant crops, so I guess it kind of in the same vein. Mod called. Trample Stopper, and then you need the Trenzalore library mod for it to work. For whatever reason, they don't have that listed on their CurseForge page, so you had to figure it out. Well, I submitted a bug report actually, because it would just crash anytime I launched. And he just responded with use that and then close the bug report immediately. Time-lapse you laying down all this wheat would be sick. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm recording all of this with replay, so we'll see if I can make something interesting out of it. No mob heads either. True. Aside from, well, the only ones you wouldn't be able to get are piglin and zombie. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Because skeleton skulls you can find in the ancient cities. Of course, wither skulls drop from withers, or wither skeletons. Oh, I guess creeper heads too, yeah. So piglin, zombie, and creeper you wouldn't be able to get. Hang on. Understand mod you dropped in Discord is great. Cheers. Yeah, no problem. Actually want to play with that a little bit at some point. I have an idea. I just added it back into my game. I have an idea for something I want to use it for. Yeah, replay mod is out for 1.21. There water for the wheat? There's not. Wheat does not need water to grow or to survive. The only reason you need water is so the farmland doesn't dehydrate when there's nothing planted on it. But if something's planted on it, then it won't dehydrate. Good water glader. Welcome to the stream. Nope. No crops need water. I think technically they grow faster with water, but they don't need water to grow or to stay alive. The only nice thing about building this entire field has been the little gaps that I get where there's like a little patch of grass or something. I really look forward to those moments when I'm planting this. About the villagers not opening doors thing, either they changed it or I was confused that with farming. Because you can now. I think you were confusing with farming because I used to play on a server that had, and actually I think in this world I used to have mob reaping off at one point, like years ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were confusing that with farming. Okay, brought my bed over here, didn't I? Yep. Another thing we're gonna have to do is go through underneath and fill all the gaps where light is coming through now. Makes it so villagers can't breed either. Yeah, because they need to farm. They need to be able to farm to breed. Oh, creeper. All right, see you later, water glader. Enjoy Spanish class. You mainly give them food, but they won't pick up the item my reaping is off. Really? Huh. Interesting. I feel like they really need to break that down rather than just being one game rule. They need to break it down into like several game rules. My Spanish teacher was a weirdo. Well, yeah. I was gonna say the first one I had, but no, actually both my Spanish teachers were weirdos. Are you gonna fill in the farmland gaps? Yes. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's what I meant about the light coming through. We'll have to go through underneath once this is all done and fill it all up. I don't have a Spanish teacher. Sick. Alice's World, almost 10 years old. It'll be 10 years old September 3rd. Like you don't live in the American South? I don't think Spanish class is just like a Southern thing, is it? What are we talking about? Spanish. More necessary, that's true. I wish I would have taken like German or something. That would be more useful to me. I mean, I guess. Not really, but I probably would have been more interested in learning German than Spanish. Oops. But didn't offer languages. Mine had Spanish and I think maybe just Spanish and German. A high school. My high school. Sure, my college offered a lot more, but I never checked. I think most people in America are part German. Yeah, there's a very large amount, especially in the area that I live. I mean, I am part German. Yo, Fix, how's it going? I don't know what portion German I am. Not sure. I don't remember. Probably more than a quarter though. I don't know. Oh, Fix, thanks for the $5. Hot, just so hot, yeah. Yeah. Feel that. Been pretty hot the past few days here. It was really nice at the beginning of the week, but then it just got super hot and muggy. Buggy. Had 4 consecutive outdoor gigs last week. Yikes. Beyond brittle. Yeah, I bet. That sounds awful. So cold here. Oh yeah, it's winter right now, isn't it? For you. It's crazy. Ah, damn, I wasn't recording. Although, I would much rather it be, answer is yes, Jab. I would much rather be winter right now than summer. I hate the heat so much. Don't like the cold, we could swap. Yeah, it sounds good to me. Although I will say it's been a little more tolerable this year for some reason. The heat, like, I don't know if it's just not as hot as it was last year or previous years, but it hasn't been bothering me nearly as much. Usually I'm just like, I cannot function. Probably the smallest wheat field I've seen in a long time. Oh yeah, it's a small one. How's it going, D-Nader? Let's grab. Okay, we're gonna run out of seeds before the end of the stream. This is not gonna get me even close to where I thought we'd be. Maybe we'll be working on the tree. Did I? Where did I stop? I guess I didn't start the layer yet. The next layer. Which will need to get 109 degree Fahrenheit. Nope. No, thank you. What is it right now? Let's see. It's 85. It's been raining on and off today, so it hasn't been. It wasn't too hot earlier. Death Valley just set a new record at 133. That's crazy. Alexa is claiming it's 87, but she's a damn liar. Do they show like a feels like on here? Humidity 65%. It feels like 85 apparently. I don't know. Haven't been outside too much today though. That's this morning. Fans in my room have been running 24/7 for almost 2 years. Yeah, that's about about how I usually am. Man, I am loving this area, but I'm so ready to do something new. I mean, on this side, like once we get Alright, see you later, Mel. Once we get over to the new chunk, I think it's gonna be a breath of fresh air. But I feel like I've been doing the same thing over here for literally like a year now. We started this area like a year ago, which is crazy to think already. We started, actually, no, not quite. It was, I remember because I did like a special intro at the beginning of the video. When we started building the cliffs, it was the 9-year anniversary of the series. But we probably did the creeper farm about a year ago. What's all the yellow stuff? Wheat. Or it will be wheat. Gonna be one giant wheat field. And orange, if that's what you're talking about, that just means it's the not the right block state. Yeah, I use a schematic with Lightmatica because I pre-plan all my builds in creative and a creative server. And yeah, so it was all saved at the full wheat size. Hey, Tramwedge. It's going pretty good. How you doing? If we end up running out of seeds this stream, which we probably will, I think we'll probably hop over to the creative world for the server. And man, there's so much stuff I need to do though. Going on vacation this night? Nice. Oops. Yo, Lola, welcome to the stream. It's like good progress on the field. Yeah, it's getting there. Definitely getting there. We're probably, of all the wheat we need to place, probably about a third of the way there. We're probably about halfway up the hill, but there's a lot more dense wheat up here than there was further down. We're probably about halfway done. Slowly running up that hill, yeah. Getting there. so dang pretty once it's all planted. Yeah, I can't wait. I know I've been seeing it in the creative test world for probably a month or two now, but it's just, for whatever reason, it makes a big difference seeing it in the actual survival world. Even though it looks exactly the same, it just has a better feeling. Go DVDM, welcome to the stream. Let's sleep. Okay, I wasn't recording that layer either. Great. I should just stop pausing the replay. Gonna cut around it anyways. How was yesterday's stream? I don't remember. What did we do? What did we do? I don't even remember. This? No, we didn't. Did we? No, because I didn't have the seed farm till last night. Can't remember what we did. Guess it was good though. Resource collection. How do I not remember? I'm just totally blanking. Did we stream yesterday? I feel like we didn't. I didn't. Let me look. Weed is taking my memory, yeah. The weed's making me lose my mind. Don't remember if you remember me, but you grew up so much. I'm so happy for you. Loving the project, by the way. I think you all be. I'm pretty sure I remember you, yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been streaming so much that it's making me lose my mind a little bit. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tran, for the tier 2. Sorry. I did just don't wall you. Sorry about that. Appreciate it. You gonna hop on the supporter server? I did not stream yesterday, by the way. I looked. Streamed the day before. Although the stream was titled Gathering or Making the Wheat Field, I have no idea what we did because we did not do that. Did we plant trees? Maybe that's what we did. Yeah, that is what we did. Where you at? Small drip leaf? No. I added the trade, the villager trade overhaul thing into my world, mainly because I wanted new wandering trader trades. So far, it's been pretty useless. I bet the days of eternal uni assignments have been melting together. Honestly, yeah, I don't blame you at all. All the like daily streams or like semi-daily streams have been blending together in my head too. So I did believe you that I streamed yesterday, but I had no idea what we could have done. Man, streaming later in the day is definitely not the best for my channel, it seems like. Let's get the most people in here. Weird. Well, also could have to do with the fact that it's literally just a thumbnail of wheat. Gotta get done though. Don't get all the EU peeps. Yeah, that too. Also, I think Fridays are usually bad for me for streaming for whatever reason. Guess people getting out and actually doing stuff. Okay, those streams must be quite the grind. Honestly, it's not really that bad. I'm just doing the stuff that I would normally be doing anyways. So it's been pretty easy. Why don't you just use the hoe in your left hand? That doesn't work. That's why. Because it'll try to prioritize the main hand. Good idea though. Closure? Man, I have not been getting the banner guys as much lately. Did they lower the spawn rate of the banner guys or something? I feel like before they were like 100% every time there was a pillager group, there'd be a banner guy. But now I like hardly ever see them. That's a great idea, Denator. Although I would have to, all the terrain would have to be tilled beforehand. Meaning I would need to keep it saturated. If you could give them a hoe and let them go to town, that would be nice. Then you find out one had carrots in the inventory. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. What? Why is my dog here? Okay. That's weird. You're back up here, I guess. Dog knew you needed a break? Yeah, I guess so. Was it one of these? Yeah. Weird. Really weird. And I love the new dog texture so much. They're so good. Oh man, we're getting there. Let's just fill up while we're at it. Every single one is empty except for this one. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna take us very far. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I know. I've been hoping they would give us dog variants ever since they added the cat variants back in 1.14. Yesterday I was in the nether mining some netherrack, and my bird that was 5,000 blocks away from the portal I went through somehow teleported me. Weird. How do you get all the seeds? I made a flower farm in a Badlands biome, so it would only generate tall grass. And I just AFK'd there for a few hours. I have to go back out there to get the rest. It's casual. Not even selectively watering ground for extra texturing. I don't like the contrast between regular farmland and saturated farmland. It's such a massive difference. Why? What? Wait, there's a different one now. What in the world? That is so weird. Go up here and stand them all up and send them back down. Yeah, what's that dog doing? Oh man, so that I can't wait for from Flashback, Mulberry's replay mod alternative is the ability to just set one time for the entire replay. So you don't need to worry about sleeping and all that. Cutting around the nighttime. Yeah, we'll see if that works, Henry. It's weird. Really weird. Okay. Academy Dean could be should be a dog. Maybe. You know, I have been trying to think of like something I want to do with my world is I want to start like figuring out a lot more lore for the world. And part of that is coming up with some different species in the world. Maybe we could do something like that. Where the people here are wolf people. Actually, the original idea was to do like frog people, because we had a joke when we first started building the actual academy up there, where all the students were just the frogs that I put in the greenhouse. Lizardmen, but it's all axolotls, yeah. Have you ever seen Skip the Tutorials YouTube video, a mod that adds any feature emoji rejected? Very interesting stuff. I have not. I don't think. Yo, Rudy, how's it going? Have something to watch while crocheting at 31 a.m. Nice. Rat people architecture. I've been really inspired by the channel Monster Garden. He has some really cool like world building lore. It's not a Minecraft channel, it's just like an art channel, but he does some super cool stuff. Very like FromSoft-esque with the art style, which is like the entire inspiration of this area. And probably a lot of my builds going forward, to be honest. Axolotls and Mark Zuckerberg. True. The builds are coming along fairly well. We have quite a ways to go on this wheat field, but it's getting there. I just hear a frog. Oh, I think it was ambient sounds. Looks like there's no issue on reported on randomly teleporting dogs, the bug tracker. Maybe because of long distance they react to the pillagers. That's what I was thinking, but they were so like delayed. Unless maybe they no, because my second dog was up there when I brought the first one back. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Rudy. Wait till you see the one we had planed off in the distance. Gonna be a big boy. Final Fantasy has some awesome concept art and ideas just waiting to be imagined in Minecraft. I've never been really into those games at all, so I've never even considered looking into their concept art. Making those trees again, but bigger. No, I'm gonna be making a massive like world tree off in the distance there. Don't mind the glitchiness. Trying to build some Witcher 3 Elven ruins in my world. Turned out quite okay. Nice. Elven builds are another thing I want to do at some point. But that'll probably be a long ways down the road. I mean, I've spent an entire year almost on this area so far. So it'll probably be a while before I can get to anything else. Love the concept of those things, but it isn't too unique. The idea, but how you do it is very interesting with your build experience. I mean, other than Flip, are there many other people that have done giant world trees? I mean, genuinely, I don't know. Tried making one like 5 years ago. Well, I mean like specifically creators. Like, I know plenty of people do build like that, but where was that? Right there. But yeah, I think I've seen multiple ones, but indeed web made Whip is the main one. Yeah, I mean world trees are not like a unique thing. I mean, the just about every, it's not just about every, but a lot of fantasy worlds have world trees. Smallish Beans, I've never really watched him, so yeah, haven't seen that one, but this one is mainly inspired by Elden Ring. Captain Sparkle's World Tree from 2012. Yeah, the stack of jungle trees. I guess those one guys, the Pimp My Minecraft series, I guess they redid it, but yeah. Can't have an Elden Ring inspired base without its core view. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Pimp My Minecraft. What a, man, what a different time. It was a simpler time. Top Mass, yeah. Wonder if that guy's still making content. Probably not. I feel like I remember him switching to like music. Didn't he try failed DJ creator? Well, I don't know about it failed, but I do vaguely remember him switching to some form of music career. And that was a big series at the time too. He redid Captain Sparkle's world, Chimney Swift's world. Friendly reminder to hang out with more than one group, so you don't forget all humor is accepted everywhere. Well, I don't know what that means, but sure. Yeah, I'm on 45k. The title originally had Road to 50k in the title, and then it just kind of changed to that. It doesn't really make sense now, but whatever. Shooting for the stars, true. Bro, almost done. You say that like you're sick of watching. But no, we still got quite a ways to go. How are your views doing? On videos, you mean? Pretty good, actually. Curious, just tuned in. Yeah, we got a ways to go. Although I'm almost out of seeds, so the stream will probably, at least this part of the stream, will probably not go too much longer. I just remembered I gotta check something. Hang on. Supposed to be grass, right? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like wheatgrass. Come on. Good phone. Am I a Hermitcraft player? I am not. Actually, yeah, I'm Mumbo Jumbo. Yeah, I take off the voice whenever I'm live. Mustache, you look a lot different. Yeah. Mustache does a lot, doesn't it? Is there a mustache in Essential? Let's see. Hair. There is. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good. Probably have a System Z stash, but I dig it. Yeah, true. True. Does he still have... Does he wear, like, glasses? System Z? I don't remember. Face. Glasses. Wish I could change the color of them. Oh, you can't have glasses and the mustache, rip. Ah, yeah, that's right. Goggles. Is there goggles in here? No. Headband. Hair, mustache, face. Could do the glasses, but way up, maybe? No, that doesn't work. Dang. What is his? Let me look. What is his skin? Name MC. Is it SysZ or System Z? SysZ. Okay. Oh, he's got a suit now. That's right. What was his old skin? Ah, yeah, the overalls. Okay. I kind of wish I had tried to get the TikTok cape. Ah, it's really ugly. Honestly. I mean, I like that I have it, I guess, but it is really, really ugly. Same with the Twitch one. The Twitch one's a little bit better. Like, they definitely put a little more effort into this. It's still really ugly, I think. Which one's a little saturated? Yeah. I mean, that is Twitch's color, though. That's Abomination. The Elytra, definitely. The cape is passable, though. If it didn't have the drips and the, like, the dark lines in the heart, it would be a lot better. But the fact, I mean, it's just the fact that they didn't, like, do any proper shading really bothers me. Like, this one's just, I think, just flat. No, there is a little noise on it. But the TikTok one is really bad. It's just noise. So bad. Cherry one's good. I mean, the cherry one was made by an actual mojang artist. I really am so curious who made these. Honestly, probably someone on the Bedrock team. They do some weird stuff with the art on Bedrock for some reason. Very inconsistent stuff. This one's good. Probably one of the best ones. This one still holds up pretty well too. I'd rather just have no cape though. Cape off. Just me and my mustache. Yeah, the 15th anniversary one is great. Oh, I was gonna check. Cosmetics. Gonna see if there's a suit. Oh, there we go. Bathrobe. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, that's not as cool as I thought. Why is it? I feel like this should be on the secondary layer. Whoa. Oh, Assassin's Creed. Like, that's weird that it's on the primary layer. That's pretty sick. Banana peel. Interesting. I haven't looked through all this stuff in a long time. Let's get all the free stuff. I look like Eddie Burback. Bare feet? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That is ridiculous. That is awful. Germ unemployed edition. That's funny. Those feet are massive. Look like a hobbit. There we go. That's what I need. Ooh, that's cool. Kinda. Okay. Let's get back to normal. Well, we could switch to... Oh, I don't have my other skins saved on here. Yep. Your head with the cable would go hard. It would, but I'm not paying for that. Into Pokemon. Been watching a lot of Pixelmon recently and love watching your streams while I play. I've been playing a lot of Pixelmon. I am not really. No. Never really got into Pokemon at all. It would just be a business cost to get the cave. True. Yeah, so true. Uh, does anyone know if it's possible to have Zero's world map rendered entirely? I just downloaded it and do not want to have to render 4 years worth of chunks. So I'm pretty sure if you just let it like sit for a while and like zoom in some spots where you know there's chunks at, let it let it load in, then it should be able to eventually just let it all update like that. Like if I zoom in here, yeah. Otherwise, if that doesn't work, then you'll probably just have to fly around everywhere. I can do that for my builds, but I just wanted to see everywhere I'd been. Yeah, I mean, it still might work. Like if you zoom way out and just let it sit, like leave your computer on that for a while, it might eventually all update. Not sure. All right, we're almost out of seeds. What am I hearing? Weird. It's just a pig, I guess. Think you would still play in this world if it wasn't for YouTube? I think so, but I really don't know. Not sure. Hard to answer that because I've been doing this for nearly 10 years. Yo, Buarna. How's it going? Going all right over here. We are making some decent progress on this hill. Built my first custom tree in months. It's looking rough. Rip. Anytime I take a little bit of a break from building custom trees, it is really hard, I've found, to get back into the swing of it. It was especially hard when I took like that year off from making content. Okay, 28 seeds left. Right? Whoops. Oh, no, we get more than that. Probably do 1.5 more layers. I can just about pull off passable trees at best, but then again, I only try them very, very rarely. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely found that practicing helps a lot. Which I guess is obvious, but... Giving out a wheat farm? Yeah, I do. Well, a seed farm. I made a flower farm in the Badlands biome, so it only generates tall grass there. And that's how I've been getting my seeds so far. Gonna do another world download anytime soon? I did one of the for the last episode. It's on Patreon, and YouTube supporters have access to it as well in the Discord. My latest step in quality was incorporating some heuristics for drawing trees into building them. I have no idea what you mean by that. Rules of thumb. Okay. Frozen Harbor. Seriously. Big brain over here. Oh man. Had a very hard sneeze. Oops. Yo, Jace, how's it going? Love the mod. Astacore carts. Never can go back to planting fields block by block. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that earlier. Because whenever I did that, I don't know if you remember that 100 Days video. That like Wild West Minecraft 100 Days video I did. I used that mod to plant my crops. And it was so nice. Really wish we had something like that in vanilla. And I would love to have like a modded world to add stuff like that. Astacore cards, create. Just stuff that like I feel like could make sense in vanilla if done right. But I feel like at this point, if I were to start a modded world, it would essentially end up being the same thing that I'm doing here. Like I would want to do like a world building type world with the stuff. And at that point, why not just do all that stuff here? Farmer's Delight, yeah, that's a nice one. Really want us to get a food and farming update, yeah. All right, that's it. And I wasn't recording. It's all right. We are out of seeds. I believe. Double check. Yep. Okay, let's grab this. We'll empty this. So now I'll just have to dang, this is gonna look sick. Now I'll have to go back out to the Badlands and farm up some more wheat seeds. Hopefully one more trip can do it. I think it should be able to. We just have a lot more area to cover over here than we did on the lower layers. Layeries? But yeah. That's nice. After we get this, we have to place 1,000,000 acacia saplings. Which, speaking of that, I need to farm up some more, I'm pretty sure. Where are they? There's some there. I need to put these all together. I moved all my stuff over here, and it's... There we go. It's quite the mess now. Starting to think you're insane? Yeah. Me too. Let's actually move this. I guess I could stay in there for now. Yeah, I have so many shulkers. And they're all being used for something. Something important. I really wish we could get that shulker plus mod back that had the item displayed on the top of the shulker. Build a sorting system. I genuinely do not think that would be worth my time. That would take so much time that I could just spend building. Like, it takes me a couple minutes to find. Like, at most, a couple minutes to find something in all this. Yeah, that too. Like, whenever... It definitely won't be worth it because by time I mean, I'll be done building here at some point. So it'll just be redundant. And I'll never use it again. Thanks, Borna. You have an easy place? Would it take that long? Oh, it was sorter? I mean, no, but I still just genuinely don't think it'd be worth my time. Because of what I just said. Yeah, exactly, Borna. I think at the city it would make sense. But, because that area is maybe not even bigger. Because this is a pretty massive area. But, there's a much wider variety of stuff I'm using in the city. So I think there it would be more worth it for sure, but here I really don't think so. Live on Twitch at the same time? I am not. Probably should be, but I'm not. Would have been a great idea a year ago. That still doesn't solve the end problem though, which is at some point I will be not building here anymore and it would be useless. Subscribing on Twitch the same as subbing to your Patreon. I get much less from it, but you technically do still get the same rewards, yeah. One of those end portal storage systems. Now that actually is not a bad idea. Because I have an end portal right outside this area. I have one right outside White Falls. One right outside the Tuscan area. So... yeah. Yeah, doing it in the end is not a bad idea at all, actually. What am I doing? Don't need to wait for that. I'll show you guys the next big project in this area once we get this wheat field done. There it is. It's a very work in progress right now. Gonna build up those the city inside that wall, and then big tree. Go Wizzy. Oh yeah, we gotta build this village too, but that shouldn't take too long. Only a handful of blocks for this episode. And that bridge. Yes, Equanimity. It's light work. Yeah, compared to everything else, that's light work. Would you consider becoming a like overworld game designer? Overworld game designer. What do you mean by that? Really don't know if know many if any other builds this size like say this good consistently. Thank you, DVDM. I really do feel like we have a very unique thing going on right here, or right now in this area. Even though so many commenters like to compare me to others, I genuinely think this is like extremely unique. I'm very proud of it. How do you do the smooth terrain? This here, I used Axiom, a mixture of the slope tool. Give you an extreme example of it. Slope tool and the smooth tool. I don't want to do it here because I don't want to ruin the foliage. But yeah, that's how I did it. And then I shaped out the cliffs with the shape tool under modeling, and then changed convex hull to smart surface, just to get very rough lines put in for the cliff. Your builds are so unique. Haven't seen other YouTubers build as well besides Flip. Appreciate it. I'm really liking what Flip is doing lately. His last episode especially had some really cool stuff. The cliffs especially were insane. The texturing on them. Will the city be getting any taller than what you have planned already? Taller? What do you mean? Do you get inspiration on your cliffs? I don't think so. I mean, they look totally different. Get inspired by other builds or from IRL buildings. Mainly Elden Ring. The video game Elden Ring. Yeah, Flip has had his own cliff style for a long time. If anything, it wasn't directly inspired, but These kind of look similar to the cliffs, his cliff style that he's been doing for a long time. You literally see the development of them in his world, yeah. Curious how you made the cliff faces smooth. I used Axiom to build some terrain about the same size as yours, but I wasn't happy with the cliffs. So I just used a shape tool. I just smoothed it. Are you talking about this side here? I just used the smooth tool. Like crazy. Yeah, I think Flip freehands all of his terrain. Or most, at least. Actually, that new cliff he did on stream, he did with Axiom. I think. I don't know. He might have gone in by hand and done some stuff. I didn't see the whole thing. I'm probably going to have something on the mountain. I'm not exactly sure what yet, though. Right now, it'll just be like backdrop, essentially. And kind of blocking the... Actually, it'll be entirely blocking the tree. Which will be fine. We won't really be in this... over in this area too often. River works so well here. Thank you. Very proud of how this turned out. We need more foliage in it, though. It's very far from finished. I mean, this will be all that there is for this episode, but I would like to add more in the future. After this, it'd be cool to see you freehand a small village and surroundings, just see how you do now and just survival. I will not do that. Also, probably a nice cooldown. That sounds way more stressful to me than just building something in creative. Even if it is just a small village, but I will not build a village in survival. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Emil. Yeah, perfectionism. Exactly. I'm kind of thinking like a ruined castle up here. Some ruin. I don't know if it'll be a castle, but I think that could fit. A lot of the stuff between this area and the city is going to be a lot of ruins. There's going to be a lot of ruins down in the swamp. Probably ruins covering this mountain. Probably ruins even coming up this hill leading up to the city. Yeah, it all started with this. Maybe. All started with just this little island. This is crazy to think. Old lone tree surrounded by a dense field of poppies on the mountain. It'll make you feel like you're about to fight a boss. That's not a bad idea. Question is, why are there that much ruins? Why not? I mean, lore-wise, I don't really know. I don't know yet. Don't have that figured out. Man, I love this island, though. That's a question lore-wise, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really figured that out yet. I almost see this as like a post-apocalyptic type place. Because everything, I mean, even this, even the school is pretty run down and abandoned. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know yet. Yeah, I agree, DVDM. I need to do more like this. I mean, yeah, obviously there's an answer to that, Jonathan. But I think the question was more, so what is the story for why everything is abandoned here? Kind of cheating. Kind of is cheating with how it's situated in the water. Kind of is cheating? What do you mean? How the terrain contrasts more with the water. True, yeah. That is true. Man, it's kind of crazy. It is crazy that pretty much everything here we have built in the actual world now. Bruh. Could use a boat out there. That's not a bad idea. Even just like a little bitty one. Even if it's just like to set the scale, just like a little fishing boat or something. Man, once we have that all done, that's gonna be a crazy view. Let's set this to, I think I was using 84 before. On 84, how much of that loads in? Yeah, it's still pretty white because of the fog. Nothing much small fishing. Help explain how they get to the small tower. Yeah, true. Yeah, originally I actually planned, before I did any of this, I planned on doing some sort of like dock or building setup over here. That would make sense for how they get to over there. I look at the massive cliff and think of that starting zone in Breath of the Wild. It makes me want to see someone gliding off. It'll be ending fairly soon, but we're just chilling right now. Hang on. How do I? There we go. Fingers. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, I could do this. There you go. Can't turn though. Let's try and render distance back down. Nope, not that. Bobby. 64. It's probably cause lag. Yeah, when you get up to a certain point, it does. You gotta install NVIDIA with it because it helps a lot with the performance. This tower kind of fits as sort of a forbidden library for the school, with it standing alone, separated. Yeah, true. But if you build the wreckage of a flying ship in the water, that'd be cool. This is just gonna be like a city. There's gonna be a bunch of buildings in here. Buildings. Inspired by, let me pull it up. Lindell. Inspired by this. From Elden Ring. It'll be much smaller scale, obviously. Just because we're already building another massive city right now. But yeah, this will be kind of the vibe. At least I'm gonna try to make this kind of the vibe. The scale is gonna be a little tough to pull off, though, I think. Yeah, kind of DVDM, pretty much, yeah. Smaller might be relative. I mean, this is definitely much smaller than what's in the game. Maybe smaller walls. Nah. It'll also have a lot of, I mean, it's not just gonna be flat in here. There'll be a lot of elevation changes, for sure. It'll be like this level walking in, and then you'll go up a staircase, and it'll be a higher tier. There'll be a lower tier down, pretty sure. Build the final boss area, kind of. I mean, pretty much. Let's see. We'll do, actually, we'll go further than that, probably. But for now, let's just cut straight across. I have not built anything in the end yet. I do want to. I have an idea for something I want to do there, for how I want to kind of transform it, but just haven't gotten around to it yet. Use different wool colors for specific reasons, or is it just kind of whatever breaks up the build into clear sections? Kind of both. The white I started using just because that's like the main palette, or the main color over there, and that's what this is going to be as well. But then I needed something to differentiate the tower shape, so I just chose red because it's harsh contrast. And then the yellow I just filled because I just chose a random color for this and stuck with it for the roads. I usually use orange for the roads just because we use red sandstone to make the shapes. Yeah, this needs to be way bigger. But yeah, other than that, other than those very few instances, like white for the walls, orange for the roads, I don't really do too much of that, or there's not really too much of a reason for it. Let's clone this. Like another staircase going up. I think we'll probably actually push it back even further, but for now, let's just do this. What were they trying to keep out when they build these walls? I don't know. I mean, that's another thing I still haven't figured out quite yet. Yeah, Wizzy. Trying to keep out Woodsy. Neminem? Huh? Does World Edit still have a purpose alongside Axiom? There's a few. There's a few very minor things I still use World Edit for, but not really. I mean, for me anyways. Keep out the bad vibes, yeah. Has there been any more progress on the city? Not really. I'm gonna try this weekend to get some more plots laid out so people could start building again. Okay, you know what? I don't think... Well, let's just finish this, I guess. But I don't think this is exactly what I want to do here. Let's go here, I think. Maybe they build the walls to keep something in. Maybe. Plan to keep it a circle, yeah. So I'm thinking like, yeah, this will need to be even further back. Yeah, pretty much, Tram. Just build something on the Plow World in the same style that we're doing in the city. And yeah, then you get in. I like Footstray. I think it's good. I think it's pretty cool. Ah. Wonder if Flip has... Flip was before or after the world height increase? It was after. He didn't start his world until 118. But I don't need to worry about that. My build height is extended all the way up to 730 something. We have plenty of space. Which makes me tempted to make it even bigger, but I think that's a good size. Maybe. What? Let's just clear everything around this main road. And then we'll lower all of it down. There we go. Okay. Let's also... what's a good way... Good question, Chris. No, I highly doubt that, Rudy. It's a good way of changing only the bottom layer. I'm having trouble imagining you build another tower at your world height. What do you mean, another tower going all the way from the bottom to world height? Like, this goes to vanilla world height. Actually goes just a block above with the candle. Yeah, building another tower to world height would be pretty crazy. To the new world height, 760, whatever it is. Yeah, Wizzy actually. Wizzy's building a massive tower for his survival world that is gonna go, will it go past? This is from 0 to 320 right now. And then you're gonna add this chunk, right? Or no? Yeah, this is insane. This is it? Okay. So yeah, this is almost 320 blocks tall. Oh, yeah, the fingers. Nice. The, what are they called? Great Rune? Or what is it that you find in these? Always forget the names of everything. Wizzy Tower is so nice. It's insane. Great Runes, yeah, okay. What I thought. One day I would love to build something this big. I think it'd be super, super cool. But that would, it would have to be probably on its own, like way out by itself somewhere. Because even at the scale, you know what? I'm curious. Lizzie, I'm gonna steal this for a second. Is it touching? No. Let's any and go up 200,000. Copy. Let's go to the school. This looks like the sort of place you'd find an elf wizard and that just casually flips through dimensions for the heck of it. Totally. Okay. Let's compare it. Yeah, I'm stealing your build. Oh my god. How do you snap to ground? Snap to ground. There we go. Dude. Insane. Let's move it over here. Yeah, this puts my... this puts the Academy to shame. Imagine someone comes in now and thinks this is a new edition. That's crazy. That is crazy. Dude, that is so sick. That's exactly what it is, Hector. Plus the mountain. Try that in a second. Get to the ground. And I just want to see it from here. That's wild. Having something like that looming in the distance of this build would look sick as hell. That is true. Maybe looming in the distance of this. Because, I mean, this is already in the distance. But if we have something like way out there, that'd be pretty cool. Steal it? Maybe I will. No. Let's move it to here. Taking forever to update. What time is it? Okay, we're good. Snap to ground. I'm afraid something's gonna break here, so let's just make sure it's not touching anything. Ah, whatever, nothing will break. Surely. Famous last words. Yes, old oily socks. No, this is Wizzy's build. I wanted to compare it to the scale of this. I mean, when you put it here, it kind of loses your sense of scale a bit. If we go down here, though. Oh, man, the fog. The fog's just barely touching the top of the tower. Now, that is sick. Okay. I might need to build something like this now. Actually, maybe. On this mountain? Take it? No, I won't take it. Let's unload this one. Nah, would it... Not, This is not wheat. It is not. I can't do something like that. Some stuff surrounding it to blend it better. I can see it working, yeah. It's not textured yet. Honestly, I don't think it needs to be fully textured. Yeah, further back. Honestly, if there was like a ringed city surrounding this, hang on. Not textured with wheat yet, right? Of course. Oh, dude, hang on. We don't gotta get this perfect right now, but... Well, that would... That would, kind of ruin the tree. Although we can make the tree taller. Yeah. That, okay. That looks really sick. Oh, man. That's what I'm thinking, Carson. Go for it. We're gonna be here for another year. But damn, that would be so sick. Are there any, Wizzy, are there any variations to this tower? Because I don't want to just rebuild the same one you did. Are there any other... Are any of the other towers in Elden Ring, like, similar to this, but different in any way? Or are they all just copy and pasted? I think they're just copy and pasted. There are? Okay. Do you know which one specifically? Two that are different. Okay. Fuck. I gotta do this now. I'm gonna have to redo the city walls, which is fine. It's just wool. because I still would like to make it bigger. Or, I mean, I would still like to, well, I mean, there is a good bit of space, but the buildings would have to be small. Yeah, I think I would make the ring bigger. Maybe not that high up. I think, I mean, no, I think that's good. The thing about the height is, like, the reason for doing this over here is that it was the other side of the bridge. Unfinished at the top? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. What time is it? Okay, we're good. Okay. So, theoretically, if I were to do that and have... this is gonna be laggy. Bear with me. You know what? Before we do that, let's... oh, man. I'm afraid something's gonna happen and we lose something here. I don't think we could lose anything though. Just in case. Bird tree. Like backup. It's a well. It's. It would take too long. I don't think there's really any way we could lose this, but I'm just gonna copy this just in case. Blueprints. Copy. Now cut. Now I'm thinking if we got a little closer, we're gonna have to ignore the one in the background for now. We would have to reshape a lot of this, which is fine. Unlock rotation. And this is gonna look very messy. If it even works. The game froze. We might be going down. Oh, okay, it did it. Then we rotated this way. Gonna freeze again, but that's okay. Man. This might just be the missing piece. A massive tower going to 700 blocks in the sky. But I've just been feeling like I did like the tree, but I was feeling like there's something missing aside from obviously the leaves, but ooh, so sick. Dude, it was like almost perfect too. Have I done? What have you done, Denator? Okay, let's keep existing. Okay, this is gonna look horrible, but the smoothing, it's all right. Just to get an idea. Oh yeah. Oh, that is sick. Yeah. Then we could even have like a big chunk of it going up this way. And that could still have like the effect of it going over, like way across the sky, the branches. Ooh, that is sick. Yeah, I mean, this is temporary. I mean, this still needs a lot of shaping, the tree. But just the idea, just getting the idea. Tower a bit thinner. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna use this tower. This is, like I said, everything is placeholder here. I'm gonna rebuild the tower from scratch. Yeah, W Wizzy. As long as the leaves stop you from seeing the top, it'd be insane. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just thinking. You know, I'm glad we aren't getting as many viewers as usual too, because I don't want to spoil this. Now you've added the tower, the tree doesn't look as grand. Yeah, so we'll do another big branch, or like maybe even it's even 2 trees, but another big chunk coming out from the behind the tower over here, curving up and then like spreading out into the branches. That's what I'm thinking right now, at least. Because I do agree it doesn't have that effect of like a giant world tree as much anymore, and I think that would help. Yo, Paper, how's it going? Now the question is, do we move the clouds up or do we leave them where they are? Having the clouds go through, almost looking like it's going around the tower, could be pretty cool, but actually we can't even raise them above the tower, so I guess that doesn't matter. And kind of Mother Nature bond to show their limitless potential. So true. I have a feeling after this stream I'm gonna get a DM from Pride calling me insane. Or dumb. Potentially even. Yeah, that's another thing we could potentially do. Have the tree growing through the tower. Or both, yeah. Dumb and insane. At the base of the tree, also wrap around the mountain. Yeah, for sure. Above Y320. This is at like Y600. Top of this branch. It's 565. My build limit, or build height, is at like 730 something right now. Do you like the thought of it being Babel? Potentially leaning slightly as if it was about to collapse. Maybe. I don't know. Tower gonna be in the ruins? I don't know. Maybe. Punishment for touching the heavens. Oh. Lizzie sent me a screenshot, I think. Okay. Yeah, where is that? Wait. Wait. Uh-huh. Where is that? Oh, that's yeah, I know where that is. Okay. That's right outside that city. Lendell. Yeah, we could do something like that. For sure. Or maybe I'll just make I might even just make my own version of this tower. I just don't want to use Wizzy's build. Tree slice going through the side of the tower, yeah. Adding one thing either to a build or art in general can solve so many issues and create so much new inspiration. Very cool to see this stuff happen organically, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call this one just adding one thing is a little bit of an understatement. Yes, this is a little bit insane. But yeah, for sure. You're totally right. God, I'm just thinking about how long it's gonna take to make this a survival. Because I'm not, Wizzy's was just stone. Mine will not just be stone. Mine is probably gonna be textured similarly to this. It'll definitely have to be like reined in a little bit. But yeah, it'll be white. Yeah, do it in segments as subscriber milestones or something. See, the problem with that is then you can't, making thumbnails out of that is a lot harder. I guess, I mean, technically I could, if the tower, which it probably will be, is divided into sections like this, could do like one section and that being a thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. And your graphics look, I feel like, way better than mine. Season Liurnia? Wait, where's that at? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, okay. This is almost the same model as that other one. It looks like. Just this one has statues on the top, and this one doesn't. RX 7900 XTX does to a fan. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in 6 months, I guess, while I work on this. Oh, man. I just gotta think, if we do this... we need to pace ourselves. I need to pace myself. Which is gonna be tough. Like, already... the amount of stuff that we have planned that we haven't finished yet, like excluding the tower and the tree, is already the amount of stuff that we've built here. Like, and it's undetailed. This is a Burnout project. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to rush it by no means. That's why I'm trying to think, like, how can I do this feasibly without burning myself out? This is the last thing I want to do. And that is a tough question. Gonna have to do a lot of thinking on this. What project did you want as your break? I mean, I wasn't even thinking about a break. I was thinking of just like finishing this side, doing the city. Maybe not necessarily finishing all the terrain, but like pretty much from this view, I was planning on finishing the bridge, the city up there, Mesmer Tower, okay. And the cliffs on this side, and then I was gonna just move on. Oh yeah, Wizzy, yeah. Actually installed a free cam mod. Spoilers for the Elden Ring DLC, although this has been in like every piece of art, I'm pretty sure. This tower here. But I installed a free cam mod because I wanted to look at the tree up close in Elden Ring this morning. And I flew past this and I was just admiring how sick this thing looks. Now, we could do something where... Okay, I don't even want to get into that thought yet. But I think we probably are going to need a break project, Dnator, like you mentioned. So what my plan was to finish what I just said, and then move on to the Japanese area. This area here. And start doing a bunch of stuff here. What I could do instead is finish like all the stuff that's very close to being finished in the Elden Ring area right now. And then jump over to here, build some stuff as a break. Oh, yeah. And then go back at some point. Maybe. But I'm almost in the mindset of like, I don't want to break the project in half. I don't know. I got some thinking to do, for sure. Definitely not deciding on anything anytime soon. Still have a lot of work to do before we can even get to the starting any of that stuff. Just call me Mr. Elden Ring. Will do. How important is a storage system? Possible end. Could that be a good break? That's not a bad idea, actually. Because my idea for the end wouldn't necessarily change up the build style a ton. Which is something I'm worried about. Like, I'm worried about YouTube people not being as interested in, like, a total change of style. Because those videos are doing really well right now. But my idea for the end is not necessarily to change up the style too much. So if we do something like that, build that in the end, that could be a good break. Got some time, you can check Etho's reasoning for the end. Yeah. I know also Egg, one of the community members here, he started a storage setup in the end. I think somewhat similar to Etho's, if not the same thing. So I gotta ask him about it. He's a big tech guy. Please balance your audio as it's really quiet. Okay. Hang on. I get an advert and it scares the life out of me. Sorry about that. I guess I've not. Has anybody else noticed issues with the audio? I feel like I haven't. In order to not disrupt viewers watching for your Elden Ring builds, you could do a video on them every other video. Yeah, but that's still like several months between. It's like half the volume of the ads. Really? Huh. Yeah, I guess I'll mess with it. What's a project could take your mind off building for a bit? True. Very true. Although it would still have to be pretty build focused. Like I would still have to make it look nice. All right. I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I got a lot of thinking to do, obviously. What have you done, Wizzy? And who knows, honestly, maybe I won't even do this. I might not even do the tower. We might oh, we do have the underground area. True. Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you produce some creative videos on the process in this world? That might be a good idea. Yeah. I've always kind of seen these these streams as that, but ooh, okay. I'm not gonna look at that too long because I don't want major spoilers, but that does look cool. Wizzy. I don't know what I was saying. I forgot. Oh yeah, creative video. Yeah, that might not be a bad video, a bad idea. I should probably do that. This tower belongs in the end. Not a bad idea. Left a warning. I know. Oh, server's down. All right, and with that, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Streams will probably return next week. Probably won't be any this weekend. And there'll probably be quite a few next week. I have a lot of free time coming up, so yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.